Hello students, we will today continue with our discussion on Python programming lab. So in our previous class, we discussed the data type of Python, which are numbers. So in numbers, you might have seen these numbers like integer, floating point numbers, and the complex number, boolean. So bool, true and false values which take. So these type of data types we have studied. Today we will discuss sequenced and non-sequence containers. So these are the data types in Python. So we will discuss sequenced and non-sequence containers. So what is sequence container? What are non-sequence container? When we will do something practically and we will see. At the same time, we will also see that the containers are either mutable that means can be changed, or immutable. So immutable or mutable, or sequenced or non-sequenced. So these words we will use. So we will take strings, list, tuple, dictionary, and set. So these are the 5 sequenced and non-sequenced containers. One data type is none. None means nothing. So the words you must know: mutable means that can be changed or altered, and sequence means ordered index 0 to n minus 1. So what data types we are going to study? String, list, tuple, dictionary, and sets. Out of these, some are sequenced and some are not sequenced, non-sequenced. So string is sequenced, list is sequenced, tuple is sequenced, dictionary and set is non-sequenced. At the same time, some of them are mutable and some are not mutable. So string is immutable. Immutable means that cannot be changed, and list, tuple, dictionary are mutable, and immutable is set. So what does immutable, how they are immutable, what is sequence, non-sequence, when we will do and we will learn by practical. See here, I have launched Anaconda Navigator, about which we have talked how to install in our previous lectures, and I have launched this spider. So after launching spider, this is the screen which we see. Here is the command line or interactive mode work. So first of all, let us see about string. So I take this, say some str is equals to, and I write like this: hello world. So what does, now I press enter. So now this str is a string type of data. So if I take the, see the type of str, then what will it show? String, str. Str is the type. Type is string. So str now is a string. Now another take string s equals to, now see, this time I am taking in single quote. So hello in single quote. So what is the type of this s? So we can see type of s is str, string. So in this way you can create a string. Now you see what happens if I write like this. Say I write s0, then it gives me output h. See here, s equals to hello, so it is sequenced. Sequence means this is 0th character, then e is the first character, second character, third and fourth. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there are 5 characters and their index are marked from 0 to 4 as in C programming. So if I write like this, s, say I write 0 colon 3, what will happen? What it show? It will show 0th character, first and second. So 0, 1, 2, 3 will not be shown. So you see HEL. Now take another example. Some S1 is equals to, say, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So this is my string S1. Type of S1 you can always see, it is str, that is string. So it is s1. So type is s1. So type of s1 is str, string. Now let us see s1 0. So if I write this s1 0, it means what output will be what? So it will be a, because string is a b c d e f. So s0 is s1. So s1 is capital S1. So S1, let me display this S1 complete. So this complete S1 is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Now you see here S1 0. So it will be A. Oh, small s, capital S is required. So S1 is this, capital S1 is this, S1 is B, and capital S1 and this 0 is A. So A 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So this is a sequenced data type, sequenced, because sequence is there, it is taking index. If I write like this, capital S1, and then I write 0 colon say 4. So what it will display? You see, it will display 0th character A, 1, 2, and 3rd character up to D. So A, B, C, D will be output. So here, if I press enter, I see A, B, C, D output. 0, 1, 2, and 3, not 4. So this 4 is not printed. Fourth character means index 4 is not printed. So in this way, we can slice. So this is called slicing. When we take a part of a string, it is called slicing. So say 2 and say 4, 5. Then what will happen? 0 index is A, index 1 is B, index 2 is C. So it will start from C. Then 3rd index and 4th index. 5th index will not be taken. So after pressing enter, it will give you C, D, E. So you can do slicing in this way. So let me clear all the variables first. So I clear all the variables, and now I start again. Say my string s is equals to, and I write here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So this is my string s. So if I print s, it will give like this. I can do slicing, that you have understood how to do slicing. Now you see its ID. So ID of s is this. What happen if I want to assign s0? I want to change s0. So if I assign it s0 equals to some other character, it is not a, I want to assign it z. So s0 is a and I want to change it. So this will give an error. It means that you cannot change. Once the string object is created, it is immutable. That means you cannot change. So string are what? Strings are sequenced and immutable. That I have told you here. Strings are sequenced and immutable. Strings are sequenced and immutable. So I hope that you understood the meaning of sequence, because there is a sequence of index like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can also do slicing. And here you cannot change 0th position or any position. Let us see another example which shows that strings are immutable. Say if I write s plus say uh, a b c d e f g and x y z. So x y z. So I am adding s and x y z. So it will display me a b c d e f g h. This up to this point it is s and then x y z. So this is, in this way we can add. Now I create another string. Say st is equals to s plus x y z. What do you think? What will be the value of st now? So st is if I print st, it is like this: a b c d e f g h x y z. So both of them are added. And what is s now? So s will a b c d e f g. So there is no change in this. So st becomes the another string which is like this, and s is the same. So if I display id of s now you see id of s is this. Now I want to alter s. Can I alter it? S equals to s plus, then say w w w. So in this way I want to change s is a b c d e f g, and I want to append w w w. So I press enter. Oh, it is appended, it is changed. Then why we call it immutable? Let us see. If I display s, it is changed, very well changed. Earlier it was a b c d e f g h, and now it is a b c d e f g h w w w. So it is changed. But you will see that id of s is changed now. So id of s is now this. This and this are not same. Means when you write this statement s equals to s plus www, what happened? A new object is created. The previous object is not changed. So string is immutable. That object is not changed. New object is created and s now is tagged to that new object. So in this way, I hope that you have understood how to use strings and how they are they can be they cannot be changed, that they are immutable objects and they are sequenced objects. So this is our basic discussion on strings. Now we will take another data type which is called list. So in Python you can create a list by using a square bracket. Say I have some L equals to, and I using this square bracket, and I write here cat, comma, quotes bat, comma, quotes rat, comma, I write 23 and bracket closed, and I press enter. What happened? What is the type of L? So type of L is list. So you see here type of L, and you will find it is a list. So it is a list. So how you can create a list? By putting a square bracket. The list can contain this string type 1. This is zeroth object of it, list. First object, second object, third object. So 0, 1, 2, 3 indexing will work. And they can be like, this is integer. You can also take float. It is a string. You can also take it string and all. So you see, if I want to check what is L0. So what you see? Cat. So this cat is a complete one object, string type object, which is part of list. And list is indexed. That's why we are displaying L0. If it is not indexed, it is not sequenced, L0, L1, that cannot be displayed. So if I want to display L and 0, 2, say I say 3, that means 0, 1, 2. These three positions are displayed, 0, 1, and 2. So these are displayed. So this is what we call slicing. We again display from say 2 to 5. That means 2, 3, 4. So it is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4 is not there. So I take it 4. So L 2, 4. That means 2 and 3 only. So 4 will not be displayed. You remember this. So these two are displayed. So one of them is integer, which is member of this list. Another is a string. That is possible. So we let us clear this string and create a one little bit bigger so let us create a bigger list. So L equals to, say I am creating like this, cat, then comma, this ABC, comma, then 123.45, comma, 2065, comma, this uh, uh, XYZ, and this say RAT ret. So in this way, and close this. So this is a list. So now if you see type of it, type of L, it is a list. Now slicing, if you want to do, say L and 2 to 5, that means 2 3 4 5, 2 3 4 only. So this is 0 1 2, so this is 2 3 and 4. So these are the numbers of this. So in this way you can do it. Now let us see if it is mutable or not. So let us check. I want to change the value of L, say 0. So L0 is, now it is cat, and I want to assign something else. So L0 equals to, say I want to assign it 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it is changed. Now let us see L. So if we see L, this L0 is changed. So list is what? Mutable. It can be changed, it can be altered. So here you see list is sequenced and mutable. Sequenced and mutable. List is sequenced and mutable. You can change the list. You can assign the values like this. So if I see the ID of L, let us see ID of L. So it is this. And now I assign L0 equals to, say, 987, and this. Now you again see ID of this L, and you'll find that it is the same. That means only one element of list is changed. The complete list object is not changed. That means it is not a new object. The same object is altered or changed. That's why we call it is a mutable object. So it is a mutable object. So I hope that the concept of slicing, concept of sequenced container means indexing is there, and then concept of mutable or immutable is clear to you. So similarly, you can check a tuple also. So in dictionary and sets we will take in our next class. Only tuple I am telling you. So to create a tuple, you can use this round brackets. So parentheses we call them. So say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I close it. So now it becomes a tuple. So you can see the type of it. So type of T is what? Oh, it's wrongly mentioned. So it is type of T is, so tuple is a, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I put them in round brackets. So this becomes a tuple. So type of T, you will see it is tuple. But tuple is a read-only list. Read-only list means you cannot change or alter it. So it is immutable and it is sequenced. So in case of tuple, here I have mentioned in our earlier discussion, which is now must be clear to you, that tuple is sequenced and it is uh, mutable. Oh, it is mentioned here mutable, but it is not mutable. Let us change here and check here. So let us see what happens if I display T0. So it displays, it gives me 1. So it is a sequenced. I can also do slicing. But what if I want to change T0? So if I want to change T0 equals to, say, 90, then what will happen? This is not changeable. So this is a list which is read only, that is immutable object. So here you can change in this theory that it is immutable. Tuple is immutable and it is sequenced. So here you see that tuple is a immutable and sequenced object. So in tuple you can also take see, idea of this t, you see here, idea of this t is this. Now if I write like this, t equals to, and I create in this way, cat and comma 123.56 comma 2345, and then I close this, and this is this. So you will say that, oh, t is changed or muted. It is not muted. In fact, it is a new object. So you can check its id. The tag is same, but the object is new one. So it is not muted, it is immutable, but it is sequenced. So how you check if it is sequenced? Because you can do the slicing also. So if you want to see only, say, 0 and 1, so 0 and 1 will be shown t. Oh, 0 for slicing, use this 0 and 1. So cat and this, these two values are displayed only, 0 and 1. 2 will not be displayed. In slicing we have seen that. So in this way you can do. If what happens if I write like this, say t multiplied by 3, then what you see, it is displayed thrice, 3 times. So whenever for a list or a string, we do like this. See, s equals to, say, abc, and this is a string. And if I write s multiplied by, say, 6, then abc 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 6 times. So this is how this multiplication can be used for these objects: list, string, tuple. See, these are also data type or object, but we call them containers. So they contain the other objects also, like a string object is contained in a tuple. So what we have studied today: tuple, list, and string, and how to use them. So that is enough for this class. In next class we will discuss dictionary and sets. Thank you very much.